Tonight we are celebrating Star Wars and the science of Star Wars with a overnight. We have just a little bit more than 200 folks here tonight. We have Jedis here, we've got Sith Lords here. We have a lot of families who are making memories tonight, which is a lot of fun. And hopefully we're piquing a little bit of curiosity about science as well.
We typically do these right before the movies come out to kind of promote everything. We get to do kind of themed experiments, which are really, really fun, and then themed shows.
I kind of tell you what the idea behind this is. 3, 2, 1!
So here at the Science Museum, we typically mix together a lot of science fiction and actual science by basically teaching the real science that we can find behind it.
With pulp culture, there's lots of opportunities to make entry points for science, and Star Wars is a fantastic one. We like to take those opportunities to learn by doing.
I run our tinkering garage where we do all sorts of activities that focus on engineering and technology. It's awesome. It's great to see so many people coming out just to experience that cross-section of science fiction and real science together. To take the fantastic and then turn it into something that's tangible and something that's approachable and find new ways to look at things. It makes our world much more magical. All right, so over here we are learning to use the Force today. I have a little wristband with an Arduino inside of it and an accelerometer that detects tilt input with an infrared LED in the handle over here. So when we move our hand, we can send different infrared signals, and we can actually see if we can make a ping pong ball float by making it respond to that signal.
What we'll do is we'll have several activities broken up among the planets and the different moons of Star Wars, and we'll study what the Force might be like here on Earth. We will be using forces of nature. We'll also be looking at robotics and how they relate to droids, even cryogenics and how that relates to carbonite. We'll make slime and play with animals and such as well for Dagobah, so we'll do all sorts of fun things.
It was always a dream of mine since I was a little boy to have a working R2-D2. When I first saw Star Wars in 1977, a member of JediOKC, I'm here because I brought the robot, R2-D2, and it's Star Wars night.
Yeah, we're pretty much a fan club that's like to do charity events. It really makes me feel like I'm doing something that I've always meant to do, like put a smile on kids' face,
Just to see the looks on people's faces when to see the moving robot, brings Star Wars to life. He's a functioning robot. He's made out of mostly aluminum, a little bit of steel. He's roughly 200 pounds of gears and electronics. He's the same scale of the ones they used in the Star Wars movies. Even just little things, just by showing up. We do a Down syndrome buddy walk. We do the Special Olympics events. You show up in costume or show up with R2, and it just smiles from ear to ear.
We're just really, really proud of the turnout that this had. I think we ended up with about 50 more people than we had last year. Super, super excited that people actually came to support us and support the museum and, of course, celebrate Star Wars. So we'll do ones like this for Star Wars. We'll do ones for Harry Potter even, and we'll talk about the magic behind it, but how Muggles can do it too because of science. We've done Hunger Games, the science behind Hunger Games, and talking about poisons and camouflage and how everybody came up with those.
I hope that this is something that these kids come back when they're parents, and we're doing it for another Star Wars movie 18 years from now.